How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today's going to be a movie collection video, and it's going to be on a series of films that I've watched a lot growing up, and that is Robocop. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So we got one DVD and then a few Blu-rays. So first up, we have the 20th anniversary collector's edition. This is a Steelbook. This is on DVD. Part man, part machine, all cop. And there you see Peter Weller's Robocop suit, which is really, really cool. Very iconic. I think we do have this on VHS as well. I just couldn't find it. Yeah, we got a bunch of VHS tapes. So here's the spine. And then here is the back. And then here you have all the like story details and stuff here. And then here are the 2 discs. So you have a ton of extras. Interviews, commentaries, featurettes where they look at the special effects, creating a legend featurette. Yeah, just really, really cool stuff. All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to show this one, this whole series of films for quite a while, because, yeah, I really love these movies. Now, we're just looking at the original ones. I don't have the newer one, but I have seen it. So here's the little booklet. Like the, I guess it's a remake? Kind of, I don't think it's like a reboot. And then this gives you like some info here. And then here is the back. Scene selection. Alright. And then here are the discs. Now you do get the extended version plus the that has the special features. And then the first disc has the theatrical release. Because there is a the extended version just has kind of like more yeah, like more gore, kind of. Like the violence is upped. Especially, there's a famous scene where Ed 209, it is him after he gets blown up. Where's his legs? Here's the inside. There's Robocop. Hey, man, what happened to you? Where Ed 209 gets introduced in this office building. And he goes haywire. And he just starts blasting away. And they're trying to unhook him and stuff, or unplug him. But the guy who gets blasted, like that scene is extended to where you even have more, I think it's called quibs or squibs that, like, you know, explode on the body, you know, form the, like the gunshot wounds and stuff. And it's almost comical because it goes on for a little longer. So yeah, there's that, and I think a couple other scenes as well. But yeah, this I found for like $5 at Rasputin Music. So yeah, really cool. Quality is, you know, just known as DVD. Looks good. There's also a Criterion set on DVD. I hear that one's okay. And I also hear, there's something about the aspect ratio with the Robocop film, especially the original one. So yeah, I would say do some research on that. But this one's pretty nice. Alright, and next up is the newly released version. This came out a while back. There's actually, I think like 3 editions of this. Robocop, the Arrow video release. This is also a Steelbook. So this is the one I decided to get. This is very nice. There you see him in the police car. Like he's getting out. And I believe that's like the classic logo, how it looks. That is awesome. Or title. There's the spine. And here is the back. Alright. There is a little covering that came with it. Let's see. Here it is right here. So it's just, it has like these tape pieces on it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah. Now you have the Arrow video logo. And then here's the back where you get a ton tons of more extra. So you have the director's cut, and then you have the theatrical version. Yeah, that's also what the extended version is known as, the director's cut one. And that's what's really cool about these Arrow releases. You get a lot more extras and stuff. So I have gone through pretty much all of them, and they're awesome. They're really fun. All right, so there's this one. You have a basic one where it's just like, I think, an Arrow Video clear case. And then there's also a box set version where you get like cards and stuff. So yeah, that was the initial one that I was looking at. But then I decided to get this one to save more space. Plus it looks real nice. So you have the theatrical on one and the director's cut version on another. And these are both Blu-ray. All right. There is some artwork in the Steelbook, so I'll get to that in a second. All right. And here's the booklet. I think that's one of the posters that came out for it. Yeah, I remember seeing this. I think I was pretty young when I saw this, if I recall correctly. And yeah, this was violent, especially with what happens to Alex Murphy, you know, played by Peter Weller. You know, what happens to him in the beginning as to how he becomes Robocop. It's pretty dark. Yeah, he literally gets like blown away. And I'm not talking about explosives. Yeah. Then you have his partner, Lewis. Or Lois? No, I think it's Lois, yeah. And she's played by, yeah, there it is, Lewis. She's played by Nancy Allen. And their chemistry together was awesome. Really, really cool. The villain is great. Clarence Boddicker. You might know him as I believe he's is he the dad, I think, on That 70s Show? Yeah. Which he's hilarious in that. He's great. You get a bunch of like interviews and stuff and about the transfer. So yeah, really nice info. Okay, so let's take out the disc. So you see they have the OCP symbol. And I believe that's Omnicore. Yeah. And here's the scene I'm talking about. So that's right before the guy gets pretty much blown away by Ed 209. So that's when everybody's like starting to run, like, well, get out, get out. All right, let's put the disc back in. And quality on this one, so I think the aspect ratio was fixed on this one, this release. This was a really big title that was coming out, and it looks and sounds amazing. Arrow Video did an amazing job on this. So now, I'm not sure if the Steelbook is still available. I actually got this in store at Best Buy. Sometimes they have a few Arrow releases, not really a lot. I think it's just like certain titles. But this one was pretty cheap, not too expensive. The basic one I think is already out. And then you have the box set version. They are all on Amazon, I think. I'm not sure if they're all still in print though. The Steelbook and like the big limited edition one. So yeah, but if you can find this for a good price, I say pick it up. Robocop, the original film, awesome. All right, so next up, or last up, we're going to look at the two Scream Factory releases for Robocop 2 and 3. These are these collector editions, which I happen to find with their slick covers. Is pretty nice. He's back to protect the innocent. And if you thought the first one was violent, yeah, this one kind of upset Auntie a little bit. But then again, looking back, I say it's about the same, but this one I think is actually more darker, has more darker themes in it, especially with, you know, like, they have, like, this kid who's, like, you know, shooting at Robocop and stuff. Man, it's pretty deep. So here's the story details. And here's the special features. Yeah, this has a new 2K scan. By the way, audio, video, excellent. Looks very, very good. You have some new new features. I think they're mostly featurettes. I think interviews and stuff too. And there's Kane, villain, who starts out as a human, but then kind of, you know, Robocop 2. That's not just the title. That kind of implies, like, I think there's, you know, going to be another one. And they do battle, and it is great. There is some great stop motion work in this, even in the first film. But the battle between Kane and Robocop in this, oh, it is great. Just remember watching that all the time. So that's a disc. And then here is the reverse side. Yeah, I believe this is one of the original posters. I used to see this a lot, where he's like coming out of the wall. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, Robocop 2, awesome film. Yeah, definitely, I would say in a lot of ways, kind of more darker. You know, they tell more about the city, you know, just, it's falling apart. And then you have Omnicorp, who's kind of just, you know, doing their thing. You know, you had the main CEO who's kind of, is he a good guy? Is he really trying to do what's best for the city? Is he a villain? This will kind of have you lean towards, well, I think he is a villain. But cast and crew on this film as well, really good. You also do have Nancy Allen and Peter Weller back in this. So, yeah, really, really cool. And last up, we have Robocop 3. Back online, back on duty. So you see Nancy Allen right here. Yeah, and then this was the last one for many years. Until we got the, yeah, I'm just going to say it's a remake. Starring Rick Flag. Pretty much, he's from Suicide Squad. Alright, and then here is the special features. So then you have new commentaries, new other featurettes. So that's what's really cool about these releases. You get a lot more special features I think haven't been released before. And there you have the same chief, who's head of the police station that Robocop works at. That is cool. Yeah, he's in pretty much all three. Yeah, because I believe he is in the second one. Yeah. There's the cover. And the suit design is just really cool. And then the way Peter Weller does, now this isn't him. This is a different actor. I think he did, you know, good job. I believe he actually had to, here's the disc. In the special features for it, I think he had to use Peter Weller's suit, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't think they like made a new one. Maybe they had to adjust it for him. Here is one of the posters. Yeah, I remember this one growing up. Pretty nice. And, you know, just knowing that he had to do that, that must have been really, really awkward. And it sounds like it was, you know, kind of hard to work with. But I think the guy who played him in this did a pretty good job. Alright, and then let's fix that. Alright. And yeah, this one introduces like a robot samurai. That's cool. Ed 209 does make an appearance, although not real long, like at all. Nancy Allen in here, you know, for her parents. And yeah, Robocop 3, you know, it's cool for, you know, what it is. It was kind of awkward what they did though. And then of course you have the newer one that came out years later. So alright, so that does it for our Robocop movie collection. So I'm going to show all four of them together. Very, very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and display these guys. Okay. Alright, and there they are. All look good together. So yeah, really good releases for, you know, just, I would say really, I say a classic film in its own right. Whether it's just a cult classic or just a, just a regular one in general, I think it is. Very iconic film. Especially the original one. You definitely have a theme. Paul Verhoeven did a really, really good job. You also have like commentary and stuff in there, like social commentary. It's actually really cool. The satire is awesome. The comedy is great. The action is really good, especially the stop motion, especially when you get to Robocop 2 between him and Kane fighting. That was great. Look at the watch the special featurette on that. The work that they did with the miniature versions of the character is awesome. It is great. And then, 3, pretty cool. They did give him a jetpack, like a rocket launcher. That was pretty cool. And, yeah, so feel free to let me know. What do you guys think of Robocop? What do you guys think of the newer one also? Do you guys think we're going to get another one eventually? Because, that one came out years after these, years later. And, also, what's your favorite release? And are you looking to pick up any of these? What do you guys think of Peter Weller? Nancy Allen, the cast. I thought they were really good. And, yeah, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.